What's going on, YouTube? So yesterday I tried to film an entire day of like a day in the life of a full-time YouTuber, and I didn't actually post the video because I actually passed out at the end. I worked all day. I messed up. I didn't prioritize my day correctly. I ended up spending too much time working on one page, but sometimes you got to do that. You got to ask yourself, what's the one thing you could be doing right now that could affect today, your immediate goals, tomorrow, your 5-year goals, right? So not all tasks are created equal. There's usually one thing that you do that gives you like 85%, 65% of your results, and the rest are just kind of these little things. And you got to do the one thing that gives you the most results first. You can see right now it's 11:47 the next day. Currently editing my video that you're about to watch. It gets really busy. I don't really play that much games, right? Like, no one is holding me to the fire. No one's making sure that I'm being productive. If I want to pay my mortgage, I got to do it myself. And it's not like I have anything against that. It's not like I have anything like, oh, the struggles of being self. It's not a struggle. Like, I want to do it. I like to do it. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy helping you guys out. I enjoy the entire process. I mean, some of it's kind of tedious, like, you know, editing that and like cutting and splitting and cutting and splitting and editing out all the little errors that I have and stuff. That gets tedious, but the process that I make it, like, I'll put on some music. I was talking about some smells or something yesterday. Seriously, it's what I use. Like, there's this one you can get. It smells like Fruit Loops. My whole house just smells like Fruit Loops, and I don't know. It's just really easy for me to get in the zone when my house smells like a bowl of cereal. It's not all like, you're a YouTuber, you just sit at home, all you have to do is make videos. Like, at least if you consider it as a business, if you run it like a business, if you run it, you know, like, this is what your life depends on. Literally, my livelihood sort of depends on this. So that's how I treat it. That's how I run it. I prioritize everything. I do some Pomodoro techniques. I didn't film any of that yesterday. I didn't film any of me meeting with students or anything like that. I don't want to make them feel weird about it. I think there's a lot more that goes into it than people think. Like, you could just mess around and play games all day. Like, I mean, I get it, but I don't. I treat this as a serious thing. I make sure everything is booked on Google Calendar. I have a Trello board for myself that I use in addition to the one that you guys can see that I use to manage my daily tasks. I attach Pomelo with it, and then I go in 25-minute intervals until I, you know, complete the task and go for however long. And then I try to take breaks, and I still have to go to the gym today. I haven't even been to the gym today. There was just a lot of miscellaneous stuff that I had to take care of. I was responding to a bunch of emails. People were messaging me. They're like, hey, can you do this right now? I mean, yeah, sure, I'll try. And then, you know, obviously I'm checking in on my students, checking in on everyone that I work with, seeing how people are, you know, checking in with the Discord. I try to be as engaging as possible. People would be like, well, you don't have any fun, you're gonna burn yourself out. I don't feel like I'm gonna burn out. The only thing that I sometimes think is that I wish I had more time to produce quality videos and get as many views so that I could put more time into editing the videos. But unfortunately, when you have 28,000 subscribers, oh, by the way, congratulations, Josh, for 28,000 subscribers, you did it. When you're this small of a channel on YouTube, you probably shouldn't actually be running this as a business. You should probably not quit your job to do this full time unless you really have the backup plan and a whole bunch of other external revenue streams that maybe we can talk about in a different video. But I've never seen anyone quit their job at like 28,000 subscribers on YouTube. It normally happens when you're at like 100, 400, 500K and you're just living off of ad revenue, which I don't do. Like, that's unsafe. People can get demonetized sometimes for that, or just for no reason, or who knows, you just never find out why. You say one thing and you're gone forever. And so I don't put my livelihood all in that, although a significant portion of my bills are paid through this, right? So I guess since we're talking about support and stuff, if you want to support the channel, I have a Patreon. I'd like to say thank you to all the patrons that we do have. Aubrey, DJ Richie, Laszlo, Armand, Craig, Daniel, Dave, Gary. I appreciate all you guys. But this is the inside look of what I'm doing. I don't really go out. I don't really do things. My schedule doesn't change much. It's just last week you were 10,000, or just last month you were 10. Like, for people that are living life and then occasionally they check in, they're like, wow, that's amazing. You're moving so fast. But for me, this is all I do every day from 4:45 to 9 p.m. until I pass out. And so it can be a little bit of a, you know, like, I want to get there now, but I just have to, you know, take some patience, look back, realize where I've come from. But I'm doing it, right? I'm living what I wanted to do. I'm not upset with my decision. I just hope things keep going as they go, and I'm putting in the work to do it. I try to put in some fail safes. I try to put in, you know, some backup plans, but I'm doing it, right? I don't regret the decision. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing when I'm doing it, right? That's why it's called the grind reel. Every day is a little bit of a grind, and I'm just documenting that. Overall, I'm happy with my decision, and I thank you guys for all the support. It wasn't easy to quit, but it's been real easy to work when I don't have to work, you know, like to do this because I like doing it. If there was no money, no bills involved, I would do it anyways. But I have to figure out a way to monetize it, and that's kind of fun. It's kind of like a game. But all of you guys have been there. You've supported me in the comments. You send me messages on Instagram, and it's just really, it's a humbling experience because it's hard for me to really know how much I affect you guys because, as you can see, my day-to-day schedule is wake up, stream, Instagram video, go to the gym, make a video, edit that video, teach students, go to sleep, and then occasionally play a video game. You guys are the best subscribers. It's really been awesome to know that the content that I do produce actually helps you guys out, and I'm glad that it's working. You guys are getting jobs, you guys are getting interviews, you guys are getting the confidence to apply to the jobs. It's an awesome experience, and so I just want to say thanks for that. And then, you know, in the future, I'll make some entrepreneurship videos, how I manage my money, how I opened a bank account, how I opened an LLC to do this, how I financially planned for it, how I budgeted and calculated my bills to do it. But yeah, so, I mean, all of this comes from you guys, right? I support myself through this, so there's a Discord, link for the Discord's in the description down below. It'd be awesome if you joined it, shoot me an email. Yeah, I have a website if you want to go check that out, give me some feedback. I'm always working on it. I spent all day working on one page. It's about UI, UX experience. You have to capture people. It's not just like making a good page. Like, it's marketing, it's psychology, it's user experience, user interface, the color theory. Like, it's just a lot more that goes into it than I guess you would initially think. And so it's easy to lose basically an entire day. But anyways, go check out my website. I'd appreciate that. I need some feedback, UX feedback. I got some resumes, cover letters, working on some other things. I'm going to be doing a blog post and a newsletter, so if you want to sign up for that, I'll be sending out some free stuff there. I guess that's it. You know, if you want to see more videos, you can keep supporting the channel. I'll keep making videos. You know, if you like this video, hit that like. If you didn't, you know what to do. Otherwise, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. It's really yellow in my kitchen, apparently. It's not actually this yellow. What's going on, YouTube? I'm going to try to document one of my days as a full-time YouTuber and try to at least make it entertaining. That's about it, right? So my schedule doesn't change that much, but to you guys, you're like, wow, this is great stuff. I don't know how you do all this in a day, so I'm going to show you how I do all of it in a day, so I have to look super productive. I just finished filming my daily Instagram video. I started filming daily Instagram videos so that I could get better at talking to the camera. I just want to help people out, and if I can just make one video that helps someone else out, whenever they're just like, oh, I can't, and then they go lay down, they look at their phone, and they see me, and I'm like, hey. Also, I know a lot of you guys just show up for the dogs, so I gotta do the due diligence here. Hey, dogs! Oh, okay. So as I talked about before, I write everything that I do down. I got this new little, it's like an expo board, like a whiteboard in notebook form. So these pages are like really thick, but there's multiple of them. Apparently you can erase the ink off of this. It's kind of neat. I wasn't really paying attention, I used the wrong pen. Now I have a blue dot on here that refuses to come off right in the middle. You know what really stinks about doing YouTube is that you have this sense of pride that, oh, I'm too good for clickbait. And then you make a great title that you think would be great if you were watching, then no one watches. So you got to use this weird mix of the two where you're like, hey, join this thing for free, thank yous for joining. Join this for free, happy Mondays. Like, it's the worst. I hate doing clickbait, but it's the worst. And it's like you're competing for people's goldfish amount of attention. You got to figure out what works. You got to set the pride aside. People forget why they clicked on the thumbnail unless there's like two guys that are like, the thumbnail and the video are different content. This is not the same. You know how I make a thumbnail? I'm always trying out different things. Do I put a color? Do I put a gradient? Do I put this obnoxious like clickbait neon in the background? Just depends. There's a picture of me there with no background, so I'm thinking of doing Dwayne Johnson. We'll put him as the background for Motivational Monday. Maybe like his super flex or something. That's where I'm at. And now it's 7:33. You see how easy it is to lose time doing this? Like, I'm losing so much time just creating a thumbnail. And you have to balance the creating a thumbnail with being actually productive and producing stuff and then getting to work. Because I still have to go to the gym. The thumbnail has been created. Now I have to resize the thumbnail, make it fit from my original. Go to my live dashboard, swap out thumbnails. Just realized I forgot something. Sure. So now I have to think of a title for the stream that works. Join the stream if you want to get motivated for the week. Sounds good enough to me. You have to have that call to action. It's like join this if you want X, and it's just like, don't tell me what to do. Whenever I see stuff, I'm like, that's my reaction. But we're back 15 minutes later. I've just now fixed my OBS and found my old scene because I thought I lost that. So I'm gonna click that live button. We're gonna go live for about 30 minutes, then I have to go to the gym. It's chest day. I'll try to vlog that too. I think it's a little weird in the gym, you know. I always say that, but maybe it's in my head. But I'll try to film that too. This is part of what we do. This is so cringe. This is so meta, but like, this is what we do. We do the live stream. We got 59 people here. I said 30 minutes, and now I'm at 2 hours. All right, time to go to the gym. I gotta close the stream. Okay, so I just actually finished the stream. It's like an hour after I ended the stream to go to the gym. I gotta be back. I got a student at 4, then nothing else to do tonight. So in between that time, I'm gonna actually just be working on my site, a new video, and then maybe another stream where we're doing game dev. I did get this thing. I was listening to Tim Ferriss. I have this little wireless, it's not little, but like, I have a wireless Bluetooth keyboard that I'm connecting to my phone where I can write content for the newsletter and pages on my website for the reviews of Treehouse and Pluralsight and all those places. So that's what I got that laptop for. Right after the gym, I'm having my clearest thoughts. You gotta save money, you know? You gotta turn them lights off. Turn them lights off when you're that entrepreneur. I always have my clearest thoughts at the gym, so I always write, or I'm gonna start writing right after I get done working out. Super motivated, super hyped, and then I'll go for a run with these doggos following me around the house here. Those aren't mine, by the way. Yeah, they are. I had a couple of those last night, and to be honest, right, you only live once. So yeah, so now we're actually headed to the gym, got my stuff in my little bag. Maybe I should make some merch for gym, Grind Road gym bag, that'd be sweet. Thanks to the guy who recommended me the Tim Ferriss podcast. I didn't know it was on Spotify, so definitely gonna be hitting that up. Appreciate you. If you guys got any other recommendations for podcasts or anything like that, you know, let me know. I always need new books to read. Always filling my mind with new content, new information, new angles of seeing things, and then I try to spread that to you guys. So I appreciate it if you do that. Okay. All right. So just finished at the gym. That took a lot longer than I thought. I had to go get my car registration. Thank you, Uber, for reminding me that my car registration was expired, and then I'd probably get a ticket. It'd be my luck, right? Happened to my dad twice in my car while I let him borrow it. So, but I did get some new Maxes today. So that was pretty cool. Lifted more than my body weight for reps. That's pretty cool. That's always been a goal of mine since I was like 15, but it only took me 13 years to do it. So progress. Let's continue on with the day. It's like 12:43. I'm gonna make some lunch and then I'm gonna go in there, work on my website some, have a student at 4 o'clock. I need to do some cardio later today. I need to run, take my dogs on a run. It's just good for everyone, but I eat like I'm in college pretty much. So for lunch, I'll just have some eggs. I eat like I'm in college. I live like I'm in college. I live below my means, well below my means, and I've always done that, and it's always came in handy for when shit hits the fan, right? When the tides turn and things aren't always, you know, going as planned, you have some backup money. So you don't ever want to have that lifestyle creep where the more you make, the more you earn, the more you buy, the more bills you get. The more I make, the more I learn, the more I put away, the more I pay off my debt, the more I pay off my bills, the more I figure out how I can invest that money, make it work for me, right? So rich people make money work for them, and poor people work for money, pretty much. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad, if you ever read that book. The point is, like, I eat really simple. I don't eat really complicated food. I do go out to eat too much. That is my flaw, which sometimes I just want to grab a bite to eat, and I know I shouldn't do that, but for lunch, I'm just gonna have a few eggs and then get back to work. Time really flies. When no one's holding you to the timer, you don't have to be in a cubicle, time's just going by, and it's up to you to figure out how to make those minutes count, especially when you're all on your own. So how much work actually goes into YouTube? For example, I just received an email asking if I would do some dedicated videos. So, you know, I try to set a time every single night where I can respond to emails, respond to comments on YouTube. I try to make time to do all this stuff, but like I have to make the video, I have to come up with the structure for the video, and sometimes I don't even do that, and I should. Am I burning my toast? Not burning my toast, okay. But there's a lot more that goes on, like, behind the scenes, besides just posting a video. You have to post the video, you have to make the thumbnail, you have to figure out what the title's gonna be, but not clickbait enough where everyone's like, I hate you, what is this clickbait? But you have to make it interesting enough that people click and watch. It's kind of a complex process. And on top of that, I have a student in 3 hours that's our first session. We're gonna meet and greet and go over everything and do all that stuff. And so knowing that I have like a timer it's kind of a good thing, right? I know I have to get X amount done, but it can kind of be like a little bit distracting where I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this in time, and then I just get like wrapped up in that anxiety, and that's just me. That's just how I've always been, kind of deal. I've kind of, I struggle with that sometimes. People are like, I just answer emails in the morning. Well, what kind of emails are you answering? Well, now I understand what that means. I got like, hey, are you interested in collaborating? Hey, are you interested in doing this? Hey, I saw your website. Hey, there's a bug. Thanks for what you do. Hey, can you help me out with this? And I try to I didn't understand really what that meant, because when you're at work, you just get work emails. But when you're at home, you get all these different kinds of emails. I don't know. There's just a lot of distractions that go on when you're at home unless you know how to limit those. Anyways, after the gym, have some protein powder here. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just got this at Costco because it's like $60 at GNC. And so then I'll mix a couple of scoops of that with some almond milk. Yes, it's the original. No, it's not unsweetened. It's sweetened, but it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, on my website, I have a couple pages I need to write. I was going to write these pages at the gym with my little wireless keyboard that I had, but normally I put some headphones on, go sit there. Oh, that's what I've been planning to do. And the day that I plan to do it, they're redoing the entire rock wall, and so everyone's drilling and stuff. It's better if I just come home, put on some music, get some smells going. I know it's kind of weird, right? Get some smells going, but I have like these little melted candle things, and I just put those in. You'd be surprised, if you ever went on vacation as a kid and you find some smells that remind you of that, it's really easy to get relaxed and just in the zone. I don't know, that's just a little hack that I use. But so I have been working on this one single page from my website, the Start Here page. If you go to my website, grindreal.com, you'll notice a little button that says Start Here. And I've been trying to get that page done all day long, and I've just, since it's in WordPress, I've been working in the Divi builder. And this has taken a lot longer than I thought. So long that I have all this other stuff on my list of stuff to do that it's just taken me forever. I have a student in the middle of that. I have another student in about an hour. And then after that, I have the rest of the night until I pass out to finish this. And I still have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to iron out. I still need to make a video for today. And I have some emails, more emails that have came through since the last time. Very busy day. But what I really need to do right now is just take a break, take my doggos for a run. We're already ready to go here. They're waiting on me to go. So we're going to go on a run. I'm going to listen to some books. Maybe I'll get some inspiration. Usually that happens. Usually when I'm not expecting it, when the serendipitous moments comes. My hair is next level. Hi, buddy. Hi. So I guess they're ready to go. We're going to go ahead and go for this run.